Imagine somebody offered you two choices, $100 today or $150 next month. A surprising number of people would choose the first option, not because it's smarter, because it's immediate. And honestly, for most of my life, I probably would have chosen the $100 too, which is strange when you think about it, because that tiny decision explains why so many people struggle with money, including me. For most of my life, I thought being poor was a math problem. If you don't have enough money, earn more money. Simple, right? At least, that's what I believed. And maybe that's what you believe too. Because when you're struggling financially, the solution seems obvious. Make more money. The strange thing is that when I finally started earning a little more money, almost nothing changed. I remember checking my bank account at the end of the month and thinking, where did it all go? A few weeks earlier, I was convinced that extra money would solve everything. Then, somehow it disappeared. Some of it went to food, some of it went to subscriptions, some of it went to random things I don't even remember buying. And before I knew it, I was back where I started, waiting for the next paycheck. That's when I started paying attention to something. There are people earning six figures who still live paycheck to paycheck. Even celebrities who earned millions have somehow ended up with nothing. So clearly income isn't the entire story. Then I came across a statistic that genuinely surprised me. The average first-time homebuyer in America is now around 38 years old. At the same time, home prices have risen far faster than incomes. And suddenly, I realized something. Maybe earning more money isn't enough anymore. Then I noticed a pattern. Every time I had a choice between something enjoyable now and something beneficial later, my brain almost always wanted the reward now. Order food now, save later. Watch videos now, learn later. Spend now, invest later. And apparently this isn't just a me problem. It turns out that one of the biggest obstacles to building wealth isn't intelligence, it's patience. Study after study has found that people struggle to delay gratification, even when doing so would benefit them in the long run. One of the most famous psychology experiments ever involved giving children a choice. And honestly, most adults aren't much different. Because wealth is built on things that don't feel rewarding immediately. Most valuable things in life pay you later, not today. Then social media entered the picture, and that's where things got really dangerous. Every day I was seeing people my age driving luxury cars, traveling the world, making more money than I could imagine, living lives that looked perfect. After enough time, something strange happened. I stopped asking whether I actually wanted those things. I just wanted them because everybody else seemed to have them. And that's a terrible reason to spend money. And before you realize it, you're spending money trying to look successful instead of becoming successful. That's one of the fastest ways to stay broke. Then I learned something that honestly shocked me. Most people spend years learning how to earn money, but almost no time learning how money actually works. A global financial literacy survey found that only about 1/3 of adults worldwide are financially literate. Think about that. Only 1 out of every 3 people understands basic financial concepts. Most people spend their entire lives working for money, without understanding investing, compound interest, or wealth creation. It's like trying to win a game without knowing the rule. Looking back, the biggest thing keeping me poor wasn't one massive mistake. It was hundreds of tiny decisions. And the scary thing is that none of those decisions felt important, at least not in the moment. But that's how wealth works. And that's how poverty works too. Small decisions repeated for years. So maybe the reason you're still poor isn't simply because you don't make enough money. Maybe it's because nobody ever taught you how money and human behavior work together. And once you understand that, you stop blaming every problem on your income and start paying attention to the habits that quietly shape your financial future every single day.